Yo, happy Mother's Day. Let me start out saying happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there, man. Another edition of Heart Talk. Uh, it's sort of busy and I ain't really had too much to talk about. There's always something to talk about, but maybe I ain't had the time and the desire to talk about a lot of stuff lately. But one thing I definitely wanted to speak on, man, is okay, so we got this situation with Drake and Kendrick Lamar. You know what I mean? And you know who I feel like won. I told y'all before, you can go watch my last video. When something's slow cooked and people take time with it, it's gonna be better. And when people write their own rhymes, it's gonna be better. But look, that's neither here nor there for this video. For this one, I'm talking about, something that is spurred off. Okay, so uh Kendrick made the song Euphoria, and on it he was saying, we don't want to hear you say nigga no more. He's saying we don't want to hear Drake say nigga no more. And it's something I really felt like I need to speak on, man. Colorism, yo. We talk about, they call it identity politics, colorism, mixed people. Let's get into this, man, because it's something that's real deep within our community, black people. So I started off when they say, "Can you be mixed or multicultural?" I consider myself black, man, and I consider myself Samoan. It's two things existing at the same time. I don't consider myself a Samoan person that act black or a black person that act Samoan or like half and half. That's bullshit. I'm both. I'm all Samoan and I'm all black. That's how I look at it. And you know, only in our society, black people, I'm light skinned. Only in our society though do we feel like that's a different species. Really think about it, man. You got white people with tans. You got Asian people with tans. You got Asian people that's pale. You got Filipinos that's pale. You got Native Americans that's darker. You got some that's lighter. They don't differentiate like we do, and it's all us. It all come from slavery. When you really backtrack it, all of it come from racism and slavery. You know what I mean? Because like the house nigga thing. Most of the niggas that was in the house, they weren't getting that sunlight, so of course they was lighter. And also, a lot of them was in that house because they had the blood of the master in them. Their parents was violated. The mom was violated by the slave master. And so you had light kids or biracial kids. That's the word I was looking for. But biracial. I feel like that's I don't really like I say I feel like I'm both. I'm both. So by definition, people say biracial, but well, let me just start off from the beginning, man. The construct of slavery and racism and bigotry, it's all bullshit. It's all made from some haters, bro, to try to divide people. Because for real, color is not even a real construct. Now, that's not to say we ain't different. You know what I mean? We all human. I never seen a black dog that wouldn't hang with white dogs. I never seen a white dog that wouldn't hang with brown dogs. I never seen a brown cat. Sometimes you got litters of kittens, litters of dogs and cats and other animals, and they all different colors. It's just us as humans, man. And you can trace it back, like people always try to say, man, they had slaves. Well, I feel like back in the day it was more like if this it was like nationalism. If my country conquer your country, then that's whoever's the victor. But in America, you see the Europeans. Let's be 100% real about this. When they won, they said we're gonna take these people from Africa, make them work for us for free, so our generations will have money for years off of free labor. And then now that we work nowadays, it's the stereotype they call a lot of us lazy. But we built this whole fucking country for y'all for free. We didn't, but our ancestors did. And that's just another oxymoron and another what is it? Well, it's hypocrisy from the people in power. And so look, man, I just wanted to talk about this because I see this a lot online. It's no people. I just know I'm not calling nobody stupid, but people need to educate themselves, man, and go out and travel, go meet people, go study civilization, study culture. You know what I mean? Not just your own culture, other cultures, and you'll come to understand, man. You know, like a lot of times I see people, they see Spanish people, they just call them Mexican. You got all type of Spanish people, Central America. You know, you got what Cubans, you got Dominicans, you got Puerto Ricans. Mexico is back. Is close to Mexico is close to Cali. So really, they're Californians. You know, when America took over, that's a funny part to me too. They say go back to your homeland, go back to your. But you look at the map, Mexicans in Californians, they originally inhabited that land. The Aztecs, the Incas, that's their land. They took it, and now the ones that come from there, oh, you're a foreigner, you know you're an immigrant. But nobody was European in America. They all immigrants, pillagers and robbers, and you know. But you know, go deep into your history lessons. You'll learn the truth about stuff like that, man. I'm not even talking about that right now. I'm talking about the division of like I said, Kendrick said it was a funny line, but it's real in a way, man. And I'm gonna tell you why, man. Okay, so me being half Samoan, right? A lot of people didn't know that, especially when I was growing up. They just thought I was a skinny, light skinned dude. I was way skinnier. Now I have more of the size of a Samoan. I'm 250. I mean, probably 245 right now. I'm working on it, you know what I mean? But I would have loved to be bigger when I was small because I was always like 150, 160. I was scrawny, light skinned dude. You know what I mean? That's how a lot of people looked at me. But, you know, oh yeah, check the shirt off. Please do not disturb. I'm disturbed enough already. Walmart, holla at me. Hey, but you know, it's just how people look and perceive each other in society. You know what I'm saying? Like growing up, they didn't know what I was, so a lot of times they'll call me Mexican. My name Miguel too, so they, you know. But around this area in Suffolk, Virginia, where I'm from, it's like the country part of Virginia. The Virginia's country anyway, but this is really the country. And the closer you get, like the Franklin, Southampton, that's where Nat Turner was from. You know what I'm saying? So that lets you know this is the Confederate South, man. This is where we was born at. So I'm a black and Samoan kid born in the Confederate South, and in one of the country's parts. We was in Chuckatuck when we was real small. When I before our parents split, I grew up in Chuckatuck. If you've been out to Chuckatuck, like going towards Smithfield, that shit country as fuck. But it's a part of Suffolk. Then I came out here after that, around like 8 years old, 9 years old. I came to downtown Suffolk. Harborview didn't even exist. Harborview is where all the people with money at. They segregated that too. You know what I mean? They separated all the people with money. Mostly, you know, it's a lot of black people out there, but it's mostly, you know, Caucasian people out there and people with money. But we come from downtown, you know. We even to this day we don't have no mall down here. We don't have no major stores. All they got is restaurants and Walmart. And that's where we from. But you know, when I was growing up in Suffolk, you know I lived in Franklin a few years ago. Franklin reminded me of how Suffolk was when I was growing up. It's like even less developed, more country, and just the whole attitude. You know, people was more. It seemed like more because it ain't shit to do out there. So I don't know, man. But yo, just speaking on colorism, bro. So people didn't know who I was growing up. You know what I mean? And the sad part is, I don't really know about my Samoan side. Much love to all the Usos, you know what I'm saying? All my Samoan peoples. You know, I only know certain words, but I wasn't raised around them. So people that know me knowing I grew up around black people in the South, southern states of Virginia, the country. When I used to go to Cali and come back, they say, man, you don't have no accent or nothing because I grew up in the fucking country, my nigga. I grew up around niggas. You know what I'm saying? So if I would have came back like, yo, what's up, Oos? You know, what's up, Uso? And you know, I still rock my Ula beads sometimes. But if I was wearing a lava, see, I know more about the culture from moving out there when I was older, when I was in my 20s. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have no. I had like maybe research stuff and had a loose affiliation from visiting, but I would be fake, bro. This is about real and fake. I would be fake if I went out to Cali And you know, and an interesting thing, not to go get too deep into this. Okay, Cali is gangland, so a lot of the Samoan people in the city my mom come from, they claim one thing, and a lot of black people they claim something else. So they would see me around the black people, and one time I had to tell some cats because they ran down on me like, "Yo, you got a chick pick a side?" No, I don't, nigga. And I'm not stupid enough to get caught up in you know that shit because that shit serious. You know what I'm saying? Niggas claiming, but I'm telling them culturally, I grew up around black people. I'm Samoan just like you, my nigga. Niggas that know I'm not lying. This is why people always respect me where I go from. I don't disrespect nobody, and I keep shit clear. You know what I mean? I keep shit clear. Like I don't, you know what I mean? I don't play that bullshit, man. I keep shit clear. I'm like, look, I'm Samoan like y'all. I grew up around black people. I'm black like them too. You can't get me to divide that. Now, as far as that gang shit, hey, I'm out of that. I don't have nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? I never been in no gangs. I never grew up with that lifestyle. And it's funny to me because I see a lot of people in VA and other places. I know it's the internet. I know it's TV. I know it's people that been to jail and met people that really. I met people that really, bro. Go to LA. Go to Slauson. You know what I'm saying? With Nipsey and corrupting them from. Go to go to these real places, bro. Or go to Chicago. Them cats been doing they've been doing their own gang stuff for years. You will see. And I'm not saying everybody. I know some people, the dedication is in a person's heart anyway with anything they do. So some people gonna ride for what they represent, but a lot of people don't really understand. And a lot of people don't really know it come from Black Panthers and shit like that anyway. People that was trying to bring up the community rather than destroy it. But the US government, as always, it all comes back to this. And let me spin this point around 183.6. Spin this point back around. That is why colorism exists, especially in the African American community. Now, other people might watch this, other cultures and other Africans might watch this. Ghana. Like I said, you got Spanish people who know they black. You got Cubans. You got Brazilians. Like I said, Central America. You got people that know they got black blood though because of the slave trade. You know what I'm saying? It was when you was moving them slaves around, it was a lot of intermingling. It's a lot of it's just foul time, bro. It's just foul time. And then through the years, some people chose to intermingle, which is, that's a part of life too. A lot of times people grow up around a certain group of people, they might be attracted to that group of people. Hey, that's what it is. But yo, like I was saying about the colorism, right? What? Oh yeah, watching my catching up on my cartoon, yo, I'm a big kid. I never knew they had a Zelda. I never knew they had a Zelda cartoon growing up. And I played all the games. Waiting on the new one. But yo, man, let me just say this, man, clarify this and emphasize this. We're all black, man. We're all black. And I'm not gonna go too deep with the Adam and Eve story, the Garden of Eve, because I don't see no gardens in Europe. Maybe some man-made gardens. The Garden of Eve, that sound like the jungle to me. That sound like, and then people believe in Pangea. They believe all the continents was one at first. So the Garden of Eve will be the heart of the earth, I think. You know what I mean? And will be the central location. Kemet, Africa. You know what I'm saying? Well, the oldest, even scientists will tell you, even the oldest and the oldest religions, the oldest everything come from, that region. The oldest found human remains, skeletons. But man, it's so deep, man. But like I said, man, this division of, like I said, biracial and it's stupid. But this is the thing about it. Okay, like I said, if if I was to start acting Samoan, people see me wearing ula beads and the lava lava. Ayus, uh, sole. I know certain words, but that's not who I grew up around. That's a lot of my peoples. Much love to them, and I seen how they act. Now, if I was the type of person to think, oh, I'm gonna come around these people and adapt and be cool to be accepted. That's what Kendrick. That's outside of the battle, but this plays into what I'm talking about. That's how Kendrick really spoke to the soul of that dude Drake, man. Because if you seen Drake videos, he got videos saying the N word with the hard R on the end. Now, let me tell you, any nigga in America will tell you nobody says the N word with the R unless they're a white person or a racist white person or somebody they don't know. Like he said, you Malibu's most wanted. And that's how you gotta look at people like that, man. The man got videos admitting he grew up in an all Jewish white community. No diss to them. But this is what I'm saying. If black people like us feel like you phony, like you grew up around them people, and then you get older and you want to come hang around the Lil Wayne and them, and then you start talking. Lil Wayne got a video saying, "I told him keep it Canadian, rap like a Canadian, Jewish person, white person. Why you can't rap like that? That's who you grew up around. That was your identity until you chose to switch it for one, record sales, and for two. And that's why people say stuff about industry plants. Niggas don't believe that shit. That shit is real, bro. He could very well possibly be an industry plant. And all the other allegations and stuff I seen, I'm not even gonna speak on that right now. That's just weirdo stuff. So, I never really rock with dude. I will say his first few albums and mixtapes was it So Far Gone. Even his first album, it was pretty cool to me because I felt like he was being himself. He was rapping more like a college kid. And see, I was younger then. I'm 40 now, bro. So me listening to a person that's almost my age, 40 years old, still no content, talking nothing about the black existence because we found out you don't know nothing about the black existence. You didn't grow up like that. That's why he was wearing blackface. Remember, I know y'all seen the pictures that Pusha T exposed him. VA 2 up, 2 down. You know what I'm saying? That's 757 right there. So, and like Common Sense was the first one that said it. When he's like, she wasn't what you shoot, Kobe, my nigga, I hate it had to be him. You know what I'm saying? He was like, he about to lose a couple M's. She wasn't what you shooting in the gym. Remember, that was him and Rick Ross. So Common dissed him and was like, you can't say my name or talk about a nigga life. You so black and white trying to live a nigga's life. Now dig this, y'all. Peep what I'm sewing together. This is what I'm talking about. A culture vulture to me is someone who uses, like Drake said it. I mean, Kendrick said it in the Meet the Grams joint when he was kind of like going doing a psychoanalysis of the nigga character and his actions. Like he was saying, your daddy, you black, so you the reason this man could claim this thing. So you need to ask for more paper and more paper. And that's the truth. Because even if, like, look, my mother, Simone, I love my mom. I didn't grow up with that culture, man. You know what I mean? She know that. She know I didn't grow up with that culture. There's no way I could act like a Samoan person when I didn't grow up around Samoan people, when I wasn't raised with their traditions. It's just like, I'm sure, well, The Rock seems like this to me. He don't really act black to me. You know what I mean? But he probably was raised more around Samoan people. I know his dad was black, but maybe he was raised more around that culture. So you see what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say he don't act black because we're not a monolith saying, but a lot of the customs of black people, I don't see it, man. But I see a lot of Samoan customs in him. That's who he was raised around. So maybe me and that man is the polar opposites. You see what I'm saying? Well, he's swole as a motherfucker. I ain't big like that motherfucker, but I mean mentally. And our characteristics. See, y'all understand what I'm saying though, man? And that's why we don't respect niggas like Drake, bro, because it's like this, bro. I done seen videos, the man was criticizing saying rap music was ghetto and all this stuff. You did Degrassi, you had scenes doing weirdo stuff. And now you trying to act like the cool, like he got, what was that lyric he said years ago? I'm the realest nigga in the game right now. No, you not, nigga. You don't even act like, you said the N word with the R on the end, bro. No niggas talk like that, bro. No niggas talk like that. And this just ain't a blast on Drake. This is anybody, bro, because think about it, bro. If black people feel like that man phony, imagine the people that grew up around him, how they feel about him. If we feel like he fake, them white, Jewish, Canadian people he grew up around probably really look at him like he fake, bro. Really think about it, bro. And I'm not saying you can't be a black person that grew up. I don't live in the areas with nothing but white people, bro. Mostly white people. But guess what? I was always raised, I always had black relatives. and that's what formed my identity, man. I had white friends too. I had white friends at elementary school. It was probably half and half, and my middle school was probably, and that's why I understand racism so well. Y'all, people. I understand the little things about it, man, because I done been around people, man, black and white. I understand the bullshit, the fake shit on all sides. But I know white supremacy is at the head and the helm of all that shit, bro. Even of this, I done seen. Look, bro, let's go into this. We talking colorism. It's all the same. Like I said, identity thing. I done seen dark skinned dudes, dark skinned girls say, I don't like no red. I don't like no. I don't want no black B. I ain't fucking with no black nigga, no dark nigga. I done seen light skinned girls say, I ain't messing with no red nigga. Them red niggas corn. I'm like, well, if you light skinned, your daddy must be light, right? Or your mama, one of them. Somebody in your family. So do you hate yourself? That's what I'm saying. It all draws back to the same thing. If you real dark, I hear Lil Wayne say it all the time. And it's funny, we talk about Drake and Wayne, but you see, even with the money and fame, people got a lot of problems too, bro. Mental. You got a lot of confusion in there, bro. I done heard Wayne says, dark skinned B, I bet she'll look better red. So you saying this beautiful woman, bro. This beautiful dark skinned woman, Lupita, Viola, you trying to tell me they'll look better red? No, I think they'll look weird red. Just like you took a beautiful red bone girl like who like Lisa off of what's her name, man? Damn, her daughter's dating the dude Channing Tatum. You got plenty of examples, brown skin, whatever. But I feel like, well, how God made you, that's how you are. You should love who you are. I probably look weird if I was super dark or super light. I mean, I'm light anyway, but if I was super, super light, like white looking, I probably would look weird. I love me, baby. I think everybody should be like that. And it's sad because in the psyche of the society, bro, they brainwash so many people to, like, you know what I'm saying? To hate themselves. Want to be, look at Michael Jackson, bro. Look at Michael Jackson, man. I look at people like Drake like he kind of like the reverse of Michael Jackson. Ain't that crazy? And that's why they keep comparing on the mic. And it's sad because there's so many different ways you can take that one, bro. Like, really look at this dude. Look at this dude. How he move, bro. He is probably like the reverse of Michael Jackson. Oh yeah. Let me put this up too. This is Path alkaline water. The water was pretty good. I still think the best, of course, Fiji water. Fiji, Polynesian island. Shout out to my Fijians. See, that's a perfect example. I met some Fijian people. My ignorance from not growing up around my own people. I met some Fijian people. They look like straight brothers, dog. Like niggas I grew up with, dog. And I told one of them, "What's up, my nigga?" We was all drinking. We was at the beach in Cali. They have festivals out there. See, that's the shit I miss being in Virginia. You know what I'm saying? I need to go back out there, but living out there is different, man, because you see your people all the time. And I'm closer to them than a lot of other people, man. You know what I'm saying? Like Fijians, real dark brothers, but they don't. You can't call them nigga. When I say nigga, dude say don't call me that. He got pissed off, and I couldn't get mad at him because I didn't understand. See what I'm saying? That's overstepping the boundary. Just because I saw, see, that's my ignorance. Just seeing a dark brother, I'm thinking he's a nigga from the States. He's like, no, I'm Fijian. Fijian is closer to Samoan. They islands in that same area. Hawaii, Guam, Fiji, Samoa. They all islands in that area. But people will make that generalization. They see the man's skin tone. See, that's what I'm saying, man. Even I don't fell victim to that, man. That mentality, bro. That stupid logic. But as another expensive ass is in a square rectangular bottle, I think. What's the name of it? I think it's Hawaiian. Volcanic water or some crazy. You know they're gonna gas it all up to make it so they can sell it to you high price. This is pretty good, but I like it also because it's in a metal container. Can't hear that. It's in a metal container, so it's refillable. So yeah, sober for man 3 years now, bro. It's a great feeling. But look, My body thanks me for it. You can tell when your body thank you for shit. But look, man, on some real shit, right? My body ain't gonna thank me for this. I'm gonna make this one as short and concise as possible. I'm actually happy with myself because I be rambling on a lot. I'm trying to stay more on top to what I'm talking about. Colorism, biracialism is all constructs of that came from them dividing us like cattle and chattel, however you pronounce that shit. When we were slaves. And the house niggas, a lot of times they cooperate more with massa, with white supremacy, and it's still going on. And you see a lot of it in this world now too. Like they still push the biracial, you know what I'm saying, more than a darker person. Let's be real about it. Or they push the lighter person more than, you know what I'm saying? And there's so many negative stereotypes. It's just like you see a light person, and I personally can tell you, a lot of people think you soft. And I understand that's probably why Drake went full nigga with it. He probably like, yo, I gotta act like I'm from the hood. Bro, niggas respected you more, bro. When you was rapping like the nigga, he talked about getting robbed on his first album. I'm not saying that's an attribute to a light skinned nigga, because ain't nobody never got me. I ain't saying it can't happen. But you know, you cooperated with police, nigga, use a rat. We all know that shit. I'm sure you ratted in that new incident. I heard some shit happen at his crib. Now, I'm pretty sure you rat. But now you got the persona like you some kind of hood nigga from Houston or Atlanta. And like Kendrick made that point too. You ain't no colleague, you a colonizer, bro. You hang with these people, pick up they culture. You a vulture, dog. You like Vlad TV or Eminem. Y'all niggas is vultures, bro. And it's the fact y'all done said and done racist shit. Vlad, you always trying to get niggas locked up for one. Whether it's intentional or not, you don't give a fuck as long as you get paid off of this culture. You ain't interviewing, people from your culture and trying to and asking them questions to get them oiled up. Plus, you diss Minister Farrakhan. So fuck you, you a bitch ass nigga. And we all know Eminem, he's a bitch ass motherfucker for the shit he said about black women. And y'all can overlook it all y'all want to. I'm not that nigga that's gonna do that. Fuck that motherfucker. And like I said, bro, Drake, you really in the same lane because you grew up around more Vlads and Eminems than you did around Futures, nigga. Let's put it that way.